All right, y'all. I'm now going to work 4 and 5 so you can check your work and see if you got them correct. Okay. First thing for problem 4, we've got to find the vertex x equals negative b over 2a. b is 6, so negative b would be negative 6. A is an understood 1, so 2a would be 2. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3, and I look down here, and sure enough, there's negative 3, so I'm right so far. Y equals, plug it in, negative 3 squared plus 6 times negative 3 plus 12. Be very careful. People punch this in on their calculator without the parentheses, and the calculator tells them negative 9, which is correct if you don't have parentheses. But negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. So 9 plus negative 18 plus 12. 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. 9 plus negative 18 is negative 9 plus 12 is 3. So my vertex is negative 3 comma 3. Negative 3 comma 3. All right. I write 135, and I'm timesing it by 1. So 135 times 1 is 135. So from here, the vertex, I go up 1 and over 1. I go up 1 and back 1. I owe this trick to Randy Presley, a teacher at Tuscola High School. Okay, 3. From the points I just made, I go up 3, over 1, up 3, back 1. I don't have room to go 5. I make a smooth curve. And there's my parabola. Again, this is problem number 4 that I'm doing. Okay. Now I've got to find the domain and the range. And I've got to find out if it's got a max or a min. All right, so let's start with the min. This one has a minimum because it opens up and it bottoms out and turns around. The minimum value is always the y of the vertex, so the minimum equals 3. That's the lowest value y ever takes. My domain is all reals, and my range begins at the mins, so my range starts at 3 and goes to positive infinity. If it opens up, it's always going to be bracket, number, infinity, parenthesis. If it opens down, it's always going to be parenthesis, infinity, number, bracket. They're opposite because this one opens up, this one opens down. So there's the answer to number 4. Now I'm going to work number 5 with you, and then I will tell you what your homework is. Okay. All right. Number 5. Start by finding my x value, the x of the vertex. X equals negative b over 2a. B is 4. It's the thing in front of the x, so negative b would be negative 4. 2a, a is negative 1/2, so 2 times negative 1/2 is negative 1. 2 times 1/2 is 1, the positive times negative is negative. Negative 4 divided by negative 1 is positive 4. So y equals, plug it back in, negative 1/2 times positive 4 squared plus 4 times 4 minus 5. 4 squared is 16. 16 times 1/2 is 8. A positive times a negative is negative, so that's negative 8 plus 4 times 4 is 16 minus 5. Negative 8 plus 16 is positive 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. So my vertex is 4, 3. My vertex is 4, 3. So let's graph it. Then I write 1, 3, 5. And I multiply them each by -1/2. Always by the a. So 1 times -1/2 is -1/2. 3 times -1/2 is -3/2. 5 times 1/2 is -5/2. Okay. From my point, I'm going to go down a half. So here's a hole. Do you see it from tick to tick? So a half would be about right there. Over one hole, back one hole. Then down 3. 1, 2, 3. Over 1. 1, 2, 3. Back up 1. Now I don't have room to do the 5 here, but I got room to do the 5 on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, and hook it together. The smooth curve. Okay. Now, this one has a max because it opens down. And the max value is 3. It's the y of the vertex. My domain is all reals. And I know Derek likes to write it that way, and that is fine with me too. Range begins, excuse me, range begins at the mins, it ends at the max, so the range ends at 3. Excuse me, y'all, I have to get my Diet Coke. I got strangled. So there's my range, from -infinity up to a maximum y of 3. And that answers that one. Okay, I'm going to stop this video now, and if you will look on LMS, you will see what your homework is. Be sure to text me or call me, email me or post me on LMS if you have questions. Thank you.